Hey guys, welcome to another tutorial video. On this video we'll be making a basket skirt. So the first thing we're going to do is to draft out our simple basic skirt pattern, our waist, our hip, and then the length of the skirt. I'm marking the same measurement for the length of the skirt because the skirt is not an A-line skirt. It's not a tight skirt, it's a free skirt. Not A-line, I mean, it's not a pencil skirt. So you cut out your simple skirt pattern. This is the front pattern, so we're going to use the front to cut out the back pattern. Always remember that at the zip part of the back you are going to curve it a little because of our bum. So I'm going to use 1 inch for the zipper allowance for the back area. So this is the first step. Guys, please, if you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please click the subscription button. Yeah, so now I'm done drafting the front and the back. Now if you look at the picture of this basket, you see that we're making it at the bottom. You can choose anywhere to make your or create your basket effect. So but I want to show you this simple part, and you can use this means to make a basket in any part. So now I'm measuring 10 inches on my skirt. Do you get? That's where I want the basket effect to start from on my skirt. That's the lower part of the skirt. So I'm going to take that measurement for the front and the back. So let's work on the front first. So now I've marked it. So the distance that I have is 5.5 inches. So I marked 2 inches apart. Do you get? So these 2 inches apart that I marked, you can decide to mark your own 3 inches apart. Depends on how close you want the effect to be on your skirt. If you want it to be much, if you want it to be scanty, just depends on you. So I did it 2 inches apart. Can you see? Both the horizontal lines and the vertical lines, I made them 2 inches apart. You can choose to make yours 3 inches apart. Depends on you, your preference. So this is how we're going to, this is the next method. You get? This is the next thing you're going to do. Just mark out your lines, your horizontal and your vertical lines, as if you're creating a box. Yeah, so this is for the front. Now we're going to do the same thing for the back. Then we cut out. Please always remember to label your patterns so you know which is for which. Always remember to label your patterns. So I'm done with the front. Now it's time for me to do the same thing I did at the front for the back. So I'm going to measure 2 inches apart and then mark my vertical lines, and then I'll measure 2 inches apart again to mark my horizontal lines. So guys, please follow these steps. If you follow these steps, you won't have issues with your pattern and with your cutting, and you won't be confused. So I did the same thing for the right side of the back skirt, and also the same thing for the left side of the back skirt. So when you're done cutting it, that's when the work starts. First, I'm just trying to check the patterns to know if both of them fit. Do you get? So when you're done, you do the same thing. I'm taking my time to show us these measurements and how to do it so that we'll understand. This tutorial is beginner friendly, so anyone can make it. If you're a beginner, an advanced, or an intermediate tailor or designer, you can make this style. It's achievable. So now I'm done with my pattern. I didn't cut it out completely because I don't want the pattern to just be everywhere. Do you get? So now I'm cutting out the front because I want to work on the front first. So I got my material, and then I will just cut out the upper part of my material of the skirt pattern. Do you get? So I'm cutting out the upper part of the skirt pattern, the front. So I'm going to cut it out like so, and I'll do the same thing for the back pattern. I'm going to cut it out on my material. Do you get? So this is also an advantage of using a pattern paper before you draft on your material. A pattern paper will help you out to not to waste material. One, it will give you like a sense of direction when you're cutting, and if you make a mistake on your pattern paper, you can easily correct it. So yeah, So I advise we all use our pattern paper. If you don't have a brown paper, you can use newspaper. The most important thing is that you're drafting it out of something first before you're transferring it on your main fabric. So I'll notch my zipper allowance area, and then we're done with the upper part. So I'm going to just drop it, the upper part of the front and the upper part of the back. I'm going to keep it first. I'm not working on it yet. So the next thing that we're going to do now is time for us to create that basket effect. So I got the front. You get your strip material. You will cut any material of your choice that you want to make your dress. Do you get? So it's either you use the same fabric that you're using for the upper part, or you use a plain material. So for this tutorial, I'm using this plain black material. So I cut a strip of 3 inches and then I fold it in a bias form. Can you see? So I will first of all sew the straight lines. The straight line, by straight lines I mean the horizontal lines first. I'll first of all sew the horizontal lines before I sew the vertical lines. So when I'm done, this is how it came out. Can you see how it's looking in a box? Can you see? So this is the next step for you. You do the same thing for the front and you do the same thing for the back. So when I'm done, it's time for us to now work on the front bodies, the upper part of the skirt. So I got the upper part of my skirt. Always remember to notch the center front, both up and down. Even for the basket part, always remember to notch it. So you open it up like so, and then you place it on top like this. Can you see? You place it on top and then you pin it down, because we want to join it to the skirt. We want to join the basket effect to the skirt. It's going to be on the bottom part of the skirt. Do you understand? So I've pinned it down. I want to show you how it's going to look like. So when you pin it down, then you use 1/2 inch to sew a straight line to join it to the main fabric, to the upper part of the skirt. When you're done, this is how it's going to look like. Do you get? So we'll do this for the front and we do it for the back. We'll join it to the upper part of the fabric. We'll do it for the front part and we'll do the same thing for the back part. So I'm just opening it up for you to see. I'm taking you through the process step by step so that you will understand and you see how to achieve it. This is very easy. You just need patience and willingness to work. Do you get? So I've sewn it and this is how it came out. I removed this part so that we'll see. Can you see? So I've joined it and this is how it came out. So it's now time for you to remove your paper. See, I've removed the paper of this one. Do you get? So when you're done sewing, that's when you remove your paper. When you're done joining it. Can you see? So now, the reason why I'm making this video to show you the process of removing this paper is some people, they will just want to tear it out with just anyhow. No, you have to be careful when you're removing the paper. Do you get? And I want you to see the work you have to put in to get this outfit, so that whenever your client is undercharging you, you have to know your worth as a tailor or as a designer. You have to know the work you put in. You don't need people to undercharge you. Okay, so this is the amount of work you have to put in to get this. So you need to charge your worth as a designer, as a tailor, because you put in work. So guys, this is how I removed the brown paper from each part. But there's also a simple way. You can maybe leave the paper when you're done sewing every part of the dress. You can just put your dress in water, soak it in water and bring it out. The paper will just be loose. Do you get? And it's not a must that you use your brown paper. You can use newspaper. Do you get? The most important thing is to achieve what you want to achieve. So when I'm done, this is how it looks. So we're going to work on the back part now. I'm going to join that zipper allowance part. I'm going to just close it up. Can you see? I'm just going to close it up, stitch it just the normal way. You just continue sewing the normal way you make skirts. So when I'm done closing that part, I'm going to join both the front and the back together. Remember to fix your darts, your front darts and your back darts. Okay, so when I'm done, this is how it is. Can you see the effect under? This is what we call baskets. So this effect, you can create it in on your sleeve, you can create it as a jacket, you can create it as a skirt, as you can see here. You can even create it at the bottom part of your trouser. So just be creative. So now the next thing we are going to do, because I want a slit for this skirt, just what you need to do is just that back part, just fold it inside like so, just as you can see on the video. Can you see? Just fold it in, just as if, just the way you make your slit for a dress, for the back of a skirt, that you just fold it in. Do the same thing for this, just fold it in. You don't need to do anything so big. So guys, if you have any question or confusion, you can ask me in the comment section and I'll be there to explain to you. Now for the edge, for the bottom part, I'm going to close it up. So I got my material, this my black material, and then I'm going to cut out 3 inches wide. So I'm going to cut it out so that I'll fold it in a biased form and use it to close the bottom parts. Do you get? You can use a bias if folding it in a bias form will be hard for you. You can use a bias. Do you get? A bias can still work for you. But even if you don't have a bias, you can still use a material or any material that you have. Do you get? So now this is how I'm going to join each strip from the sides of the back round to cover it up. So when I'm done covering it up, I'll add my band and then my zip, and our skirt is ready. So yeah, I'm just showing you what the things that I'm going to do on this skirt. So this is the most important thing, is this basket effect. We already understand what I meant. So I'm done with the complete skirt, and this is it. You see the bottom, the bias effect that I did. Can you see? I purposely used another color of thread so that we'll see the sewing and see what I did. So this is our skirt and is ready. So if you have any question on this, let me know in the comment section. And if this tutorial is or was helpful to you, do like, share and comment and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys for watching, and see you on my next tutorial. As a designer, always know your worth because you put in the work. Thank you guys for watching, and see you on my next tutorial. And give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful to you. Bye.